In another blow to the Trump administration, a federal judge has said that Donald Trump's executive order basically denying government funds to cities that consider themselves to be sanctuary cities, the federal judge has said that this executive order is unconstitutional for several reasons. First of all, the President of the United States actually has no control over government spending. The power of the purse has always and will always lie, unless Donald Trump changes that somehow, with the Congress. So the president cannot issue an executive order that has to do with funding from the federal government to cities in the United States. Furthermore, the judge said that this executive order was a clear violation of the 10th Amendment that says that states, basically any power not granted to the federal government will go to the states and cities. These cities within these states kind of have the right to do what they want to do in this particular circumstance. Now, the term sanctuary city has been discussed a lot recently, and Republicans think that it means that, hey, just bring all your illegals into our city and we just won't do anything about it. But what it really means is that these cities typically do not immediately turn over people that are in this country illegally to federal authorities to be detained indefinitely and then deported. There is no just come here, we're not going to say anything, we're going to keep it quiet. That's not how it works. It's just a far more humane system rather than rounding these people up like animals, throwing them in prison for an indefinite amount of time and then shipping them back. That's what a sanctuary city is. And Donald Trump, obviously being such an anti-immigrant president, hates sanctuary cities. The Republicans hate sanctuary cities. So they're trying to punish them because they're treating immigrants like human beings. That's what this is really about. This isn't about wanting to stop illegal immigration. This isn't about protecting U.S. citizens from dangerous immigrants. It's about the Republican Party being angry that some cities in the United States are doing it well. They're treating people like people. They're not acting like these people are all criminals and that they all deserve to be in prison. They understand what these people have gone through in their lives and why they came to the United States looking for a better future. Donald Trump has already said, well, first of all, he got the court wrong. He couldn't remember which court actually ruled on this in one of his tirades against the judge. Then he also said, we'll see in court. They promised to appeal this to the Ninth Circuit, but I don't think that any judge is going to look at this and say, you know what, yeah, Trump, you can do this, because the first judge was very clear in his ruling, this violates the Constitution clearly in several different ways. And that once again brings us back to the problems of a know-nothing president. Donald Trump doesn't know the law, and yet Donald Trump is expected to write the law, to issue these executive orders that do not run afoul of the law. And he can't do it because he doesn't know what the law is. We have seen this time and time again in the first 3 months that this man has been in office, and we're going to continue to see it every month until somebody finally impeaches the guy. Because Donald Trump doesn't understand what he's doing. And when you have somebody that doesn't understand what they're doing as the most powerful person in the world, you're always going to run into problems. And that's what we're seeing on a near daily basis with Donald Trump. If you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to help support Ring of Fire, go to patreon.com/TheRingOfFire, become a monthly patron to help support independent progressive media.